Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and we are back with more Know Your Congress, people. This is for the 119th Congress, and today we are looking at Senator Michael F. Bennet, who is one of the two senators for the state of Colorado. He is a Democrat. And before he took office, he was preceded in office by Ken Salazar. Now, let's go ahead and look at who he is as an individual. He was born in New Delhi, India on November 28, 1964. Earned a Bachelor of Arts from Wesleyan University in Middletown, Connecticut in 1987. Earned a JD from Yale Law School in 1993. Was editor-in-chief of the Yale Law Journal. Has been counsel to the U.S. Deputy Attorney General 1995 to 1997, Special Assistant U.S. Attorney for Connecticut 1997, Managing Director for the Anschutz Investment Company 1997 to 2003, Chief of Staff to Mayor of Denver, Colorado, 2003-2005, Superintendent to Denver Public Schools, 2005-2009, before being appointed January 21st, 2009, to the U.S. Senate for the term ending January 3rd, 2011, to fill the vacancy caused by the resignation of Kenneth L. Salazar. Took the oath of office on January 22nd, 2009, elected as a Democrat to the U.S. Senate in 2010, re-elected 2016, and again in 2022, for the term ending January 3rd, 2029. Now, let's go ahead and look at the committees he is on. He is on the Committee on Agriculture, Nutrition, and Forestry, of which he's on the Subcommittee on Rural Development, Energy, and Credit, and he's on the Subcommittee on Conservation, Forestry, National Resources, and Biotechnology, of which he is a ranking member. He is on the Committee on Finance, of which he's on the Subcommittee on Energy, Natural Resources, and Infrastructure, the Subcommittee on International Trade, Customs, and Global Competitiveness, and the Subcommittee on Taxation and IRS Oversight, of which he's a ranking member. He is on the Committee on Rules and Administration. And finally, he's on the Select Committee on Intelligence. Now, let's go ahead and look at his top 5 individual donors over this last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have AIPAC, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. They are a pro-Israel lobbying group that advocates its policies to the legislative and executive branches of the United States. It is one of several pro-Israel lobbying organizations in the United States and has been called one of the most influential lobbying groups in the country. It was founded in 1954 by lobbyists for the Israeli government partly to counter negative international reactions to Israel's Kibbutz massacre of Palestinian villagers that year. It only became a powerful organization during its peak influence of the 1980s, and in 2002, it expressed intent to lobby Congress to authorize use of force in Iraq, and in 2003, the Iraq War was defended at AIPAC events. In 2005, a Pentagon analyst pled guilty to the espionage charges of passing U.S. government secrets to senior AIPAC officials in what became known as the AIPAC espionage scandal. It bribes both parties and is an evil organization. Altogether, it has donated $116,850, and once again, that's AIPAC. Next, at number 2, we have Blackstone Group, and they are an American alternative investment management company based in New York City that was founded in 1985 as a mergers and acquisitions firm by Peter Peterson and Stephen Schwartzman, who had worked previously together at Lehman Brothers. Blackstone's private equity business has been one of the largest investors in leveraged buyouts in the last 3 decades, while in its real estate business has actively acquired commercial real estate across the globe. Blackstone is also active in credit, infrastructure, hedge funds, secondaries, growth equity, and insurance solutions. As of May 2024, it had more than $1 trillion in assets under management, making it the world's largest alternative investment firm. Altogether, it has donated $116,275, and once again, that's Blackstone Group. Next, at number 3, we have the University of Colorado. And they are a public research university in Boulder, Colorado, in the U.S. that was founded in 1876, 5 months before Colorado itself became an actual state. It is the flagship university of the University of Colorado system, the one in Boulder, and is a member of the Association of American Universities, considered a public Ivy, and is classified among R1 doctoral universities, very high research activity. It consists of 9 colleges and schools and offers over 150 academic programs, enrolling more than 35,000 students as of January 2022. In 2021, the university attracted the support of over $634 million of research and spent $536 million on research and development, according to the National Science Foundation, ranking it 50th in the nation. It receives the most NASA astrophysics technology grants of all academic institutions, is the only university in the world that has sent instruments to all planets in the solar system. But its team, the Buffaloes, compete in 17 varsity sports and are a member of the NCAA Division I Big 12 Conference and have won 28 national championships, 20 in skiing, 7 total in men's and women's cross country, and 1 in football. The university has produced 10 Olympic medalists, and alumni, faculty, and researchers have included 12 Nobel Prize laureates, of whom 5 were affiliated with the university when the prizes were awarded, 10 Pulitzer Prize winners, 11 MacArthur Fellows, 1 Turing Award laureate, 20 astronauts, and 2 associate justices of the U.S. Supreme Court. Altogether, it has donated $86,368, and once again, that's the University of Colorado. Next, at number 4, we have the state of Colorado, which is in the western U.S. and is one of the mountain states sharing the Four Corners region with Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah. It is also bordered by Wyoming to the north, Nebraska to the northeast, Kansas to the east, and Oklahoma to the southeast. Colorado is noted for its landscape of mountains, forests, high plains, mesas, canyons, plateaus, rivers, and desert lands, and encompasses most of the southern Rocky Mountains as well as the northeastern portion of the Colorado Plateau and western edge of the Great Plains. It is the 8th largest state by area and 21st by population. So yeah, altogether it has donated $64,065, and once again, that's the state of Colorado. Finally, in 5th, we have Paul Weiss et al., whose full name is Paul Weiss, Rifkind, Wharton, and Garrison. And they are an American multinational white shoe law firm headquartered in New York City. And its core practice areas are in litigation and corporate law. The firm has historically focused on litigation, but shifted increasingly to corporate law after Brad Cart became chairman in 2008. In addition to its headquarters in New York, the firm has offices in Washington, D.C., San Francisco, Los Angeles, Wilmington, Delaware, Toronto, London, Brussels, Tokyo, and Hong Kong. It was founded in 1875. Altogether, it has donated $61,200, and once again, that's Paul Weiss et al. Now, let's look at the top 5 industry donors over this last election cycle. At the top, number 1, we have Retired, who altogether have donated $3,113,419. Next, at number 2, we have Securities and Investment, who altogether have donated $2,303,263. Next, at number 3, we have Lawyers and Law Firms, who altogether have donated $1,526,366. Next, at number 4, we have Real Estate, who altogether have donated $971,395. And finally, in 5th, we have Education, and altogether they have donated $617,115. Now, let's go ahead and look at his donors at a glance. Individually, at the top, APAC, boo, suck. Blackstone Group, boo, suck. University of Colorado, great, wonderful. State of Colorado, great, wonderful. Paul Weiss et al. Ooh. Industry-wise, Retired, absolutely wonderful. Securities and Investment, ooh. Lawyers and law firms. Real estate. Ooh. Education. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, very, very much a mixed bag of some very horrible and some pretty decent. You need to get rid of APAC, get rid of Blackstone, quit the securities and investment, real estate. Yeah, those are not good. Others are meh to pretty decent, pretty good. But yeah, this has been a look at Senator Michael F. Bennet, who is one of the two senators for the state of Colorado. As always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll be putting my links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.